Is your baby bending over looking through legs? Here's why. You just woke up and found yourself in a new place with a new body. What will you do? Everything is new and unfamiliar to you. This is precisely how most babies experience the world when they are able to see and feel everything around them. The things that are pretty normal to us right now are absolutely fascinating to them, which is why they act so differently. Whether it is hearing a new bird, looking at a TV for the first time, or simply eating pizza, everything they do builds curiosity in them. While toddlers do this during the last trimester of when their mother is pregnant, it is still one thing that babies love to do that everyone is concerned about. It is what does it mean when a baby bend over and look through legs? If you are looking for this answer, read this article. What does it actually mean when a baby bends? A baby bending over and looking through legs is something that is very common among them, and it isn't necessarily something parents be worried about. What does it mean when a baby does this? Reasons why a baby bends over and look. There are several other reasons why a baby bends over looking through their legs. Here are some of them. It's fun. Most babies bend over to look through legs simply because they are having loads of fun. Babies love to laugh all the time. A lot of the time, they act super silly and excited just to have fun. When a child bends upside down, he feels dizzy. To us adults, this might be a tough thing for our head, but to them it is funny. Soon it becomes an easy and simple way to have fun, and they get used to it. A baby might just want to play around with you when they do this act. A very common thing found in every baby is that their primary goal all the time is to have fun, and that is exactly what your baby is doing. Babies imitate what they see. The best and most efficient way babies can learn things during their lives is through looking at other human beings around them. This is where they learn basic life skills such as speaking, walking, eating, etc. Remember the last time you encountered a child? To make them speak, you would talk slowly so they would imitate. Similarly, it makes sense that babies see us stretching and bending over to pick something up, and they are trying to do the same when bending upside down. Moreover, babies spend time with other babies as well. Maybe they saw other babies bending upside down, just like a downward dog position, which is why they developed this trait by mimicking their act. They are exploring the new world. The first possible reason why your baby might be bending upside down is because they are trying things from different perspective. Not only are babies learning about the world, but us as well. Life is all about experimenting and giving everything a go. This is exactly what the toddler is doing. A child bending might be trying to see how the world looks upside down. You may try it as well. When a baby bends and opens their eyes, they see an upside-down world from a whole new angle. This world is completely different from the one they were born into. This view at a whole new world and life is unique and different for them, and as a result, they are fascinated by it. Now life has gifted them with two worlds. A normal one and an upside one. How amazing and thought-provoking is that? Babies want to see your reaction. Let's be honest, all their lives, babies are with the parents. It's in the nature of every child to make their mothers and fathers proud. When a baby is bending over and looking through their legs, they want to see how amazed you are by it. They feel like it is a stunt they are doing which will make the parents happy. The baby is used to watching you clap and jump up and down whenever he or she does something. Learning from this, a baby tries to do everything in their personal capacity to make the parent smile and show a reaction. To just look behind. What do we do if we want to look behind us? Well, we simply turn back. While we are conditioned to live in this society, we have learned all the socially acceptable traits that are generally followed by everyone. However, when it comes to babies, they don't have any idea what are the socially acceptable things. I mean, who exactly said that to look back you have to turn behind? Instead of doing this, a baby bends over and looks as their own creative way to look behind, which is why they are bending over. Once they realize that it works just fine, they just keep on doing it again and again, just to exert their energy. We all have seen babies jumping around like little bunnies and are constantly moving, dancing, and are involved in active play. Well, babies sometimes are fully energized, and of course they have to exert this energy someplace or the other. They channelize this energy by crawling, climbing, and simply doing a lot of things that seem unnecessary to us. Along everything they do, a baby also sometimes bends over and looks through their legs. This might be just one of the many ways they take all that energy out of their bodies. In addition, this could be an exercise routine that the baby is now pretty much used to. A sign of brain development. Your baby bending over looking through their legs could be a way of signaling that they are going through brain development. It has been long believed that the baby is building his or her thinking ability and capacity while they bend over. How does it work? When little babies bend over and look through their legs or are hanging upside down, their brain gets the signal which helps it to learn and grasp important information regarding which muscles are required to make sure your head is under control and is up in the right direction. Every single time little ones are learning something unique that he has never experienced in his life, various pathways are automatically created inside the brain. They helps them understand and make sense of these new experiences. To stimulate the vestibular system. This is a scientific point of view which suggests a new reason why the baby bends over and looks their heads. This theory involves the vestibular system. The vestibular system is a very important part of the body's sensory system which helps every human being stay aware of his or her immediate environment around them. How does it work? According to experts, when a toddler bends, their brain along with vestibular system gets interacted with the surrounding. Essentially, they create sensory and motor connections inside the brain. This vestibular system is said to be supercritical for balance, motor development, and cognition. As a result, a baby bending and looking through their legs can improve their balance along with helping the brain to acquire stronger connections which in turn help in strengthening the muscles responsible of keeping the head upright. Simply because they can. Sometimes the answer lies in what common sense tells. When a baby bends and looks through their legs, it's probably because they have the natural ability to do so and it is a comfortable position. Here's something for you to look in yourself and your physical ability. Try bending down and looking through your legs. It isn't as easy as it seems, is it? Neither does it feel nice for your back and gives pain. Well, this is because in order to bend literally upside down you require an exceptional amount of upper body strength and core muscles. This position is also called downward facing dog in yoga aficionados. When it comes to children, however, they are super flexible in this age. They are completely fine with pulling off such stunts. When babies bend, don't feel any stress or pain and are able to do it easily. Old wives' tale about babies sensing pregnancy. There are hundreds of old wives' tales that we have all been hearing since ages. Some of them are also about pregnancy test. Every mother hears them, especially when pregnant. The old wives' tale specific to our topic of discussion is that when you see a baby bend over and look between their legs, your baby could be predicting the future. The future the child of any mother could be suggesting is of having another sibling. Just a superstition or a reality? Just like it is the case with most pregnancy superstitions, old wives' tales are not backed by much science and hardly contain any grain of truth in them, and parents blow them off. This old wives' tale has a solid sense and backing behind it. The idea is that babies turn to this specific position when they are looking for something. If as a mother your little one seems lonely, then they would want a sibling for themselves to play with, which is why they bend over and look. This is how the myth came into existence. What does it mean if your baby stands on his head? If your little ones are standing on their head, there is literally nothing to be worried about. This is something almost all the children around the world do all the time. All your little ones are doing is exploring their body and trying to feel different experiences. Standing on his head, a baby builds their body awareness along with giving them information regarding their future movement. Before thinking negatively, think that it might be benefiting your child, especially if he is happy while doing it. When your little one does this, it gives him a never-felt-before experience of the world he just came into recently. It helps them in cognition, build motor movement, and develop their balance. Visit a doctor. However, if you genuinely feel like something is wrong or your baby is acting weird, don't forget to get an opinion of a medical professional on this. If it gets worse, it could be a spine curvature problem too. Get an appointment with a trusted doctor and consult your case with them. Conclusion. Well, there are tons of reasons to explain what does it mean when a baby bends forward and looks through their legs. Not everything they do have an explanation. We should be optimistic about this act of the children. If it makes your baby happy and laugh, then why are you worried after all? In most cases, if a little one does this, it is to explore the world, not to expand the family. Maybe it could be true your baby might be predicting the future by telling you about that it's time for another sibling. That is entirely up to you whether to believe in it or not. Some experts say toddlers look through their legs to work on their depth perception. I would recommend not to put too much stock in the old wives' tale as they are just superstitions. Remember, if it seems nonsense, it's a good bet to say it's false. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel for more informative videos like this one.